Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our February episode of the EPL Wizards podcast, where the best managers play. Our exclusive interview with our GPASS manager of the month, Chris. And you're not going to want to miss the crown and anchor. Feel free to post in the live chat, bye. It's the show you look forward to most each month. It's the EPL Wizards podcast. Sit back and enjoy. This show is brought to you by our gracious sponsors, BDA Home Solutions, delivering quality indoor air for a healthier you. YGS FC, respect all, fear none. GPASS, providing you seamless entry to all of your favorite events. And also brought to you by Just for Kicks, for all your sporting needs. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Chris, how's it going?
Hello. Not bad.
We're back, folks. We're back.
It feels nice. It feels nice to be back, and it's nice to have two United fans after the way United's been playing.
Two and a half.
Two. Oh, I get you. Yeah, you guys. I don't want to jinx it, so I will just say you have been in good form recently. I don't have to go any further.
I don't want to jinx it either, so I'll let you say it.
Okay. Fair enough. So, Chris, can you tell us a little bit about your strategy to win the first month of the year? Anything different? Anything that you felt like Nate and I need to know before the end of this season?
Sure. I mean, I think a little bit of luck definitely helped at the start of the season, or the start of the month. Thiago, chipped in with a hat trick. But I think overall, I've been trying to be patient with my players and keep them in unless they're injured. So I know Thiago went through a bit of a barren spell and then kept him, and then he chipped in with the hat trick. So I think just keeping patience with some players who maybe go through a dry spell and then pick up. I think that helped me in January. And picking players that you know are going to play every week, especially in the busy schedule. I think that helps as well.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you're leading the league overall as well right now. Is that correct?
I was, I think.
Oh, you were.
I'm not having a great week, so I don't know if I'll drop down or. But I'm definitely keeping a keen eye on my team now.
It looks like as of right now you're still on first.
Okay.
Yeah, as of last check.
Yeah,
okay.
That would but all of today's games wouldn't have been added in yet.
Yeah,
but that's I mean 81. That's not too shabby. That's this. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the start of January. This was his first week in January. Was the good one.
I was like, we got a long way to go. I was like, we got a long way to go if 81 is considered a down week. No,
I'm on about 20, I think, right now. So.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, can you talk us a bit through your strategy? How did you get the amount of points needed to win January?
Yeah, I think again, I know it was a busy period, like a busy schedule, lots of games.
Yeah.
So I definitely tried to pick players I knew were 100% going to play every game during the period. So like Rice, Bruno, Thiago, Haaland, they all play every week. And like I said, I think I definitely got a bit of luck, especially in those first 2 weeks. Rice with a brace, he doesn't get too many goals.
Right. Yeah.
Thiago with a hat trick. But I think, if you pick players that you know are going to play, then give yourself a decent chance of getting a bit of luck. So I think, just
So yes, I mean it's also helpful to pick players that are gonna, you're pretty sure are gonna play 70, 80, 90 minutes. Bruno's a perfect example. Like, even without Bruno's insane goal and assist tally, you're guaranteed 2 points every single week with Bruno without fail. Like,
which game was this? Did he what was this? He must have scored and gotten bonuses on the game week 24. That's a lot of points. Oh, that's with the captain. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still quite good.
Yeah, because there wasn't too many. Because I think I captained Haaland nearly every week, and none of the captains really were doing much.
Yeah, the captain season January, I found. Obviously not everyone, but Haaland gets a lot of captains, and just he didn't really produce. And then as soon as you switched away from him, whoever you switched to didn't produce. For at least for me. Yeah, I found that tricky in January.
Yeah, so that I think, Thiago and Rice and Bruno G, I think, were pretty consistent for me playing and getting returns.
Yeah. Any particular rules or policies that you have as a manager regarding United players? Do you like to have some and none? Or I saw Cunha in there as well.
Yeah, I started with Cunha because he was playing. Yeah, who was out?
Well, that would have been AFCON. That would have been that, and that was the AFCON week or two as well. Yeah,
exactly.
Bimo and Ahmad weren't there as well.
Yeah, so he was playing up top. So, I don't really have any particular rules with United players. I like Bruno. I feel like he does a bit of everything, gets goals, assists, chips in with even DEFCON this season. He seems to be involved. So I like Bruno, but I'd like to get him. I mean, if United are playing well, I'd like to get him in, but it's been hard to pick us recently until Carrick came in.
Yeah, I remember when we signed Onana, 2 seasons ago now, or whatever it was. 2 or 3 seasons ago now, and I remember everyone was excited to put Onana in because he was such a ball-playing goalkeeper that there was the hope that like he might even get some assists from Onana because he'd done a bit of that at Inter and stuff. And what a waste of a fantasy pick Onana.
Yeah. Most United players have been a bit of a waste.
Yeah,
apart from Bruno, has probably been the only one.
Only consistent one for sure, yeah.
So talking about United, can you just give us a little bit of background into your team name? And then I'll let Nate ask all the questions after that. But your team name is Earth, Wind and Maguire. I know there is a nice 70s song with a similar name.
Exactly, yeah. Obviously to play on Earth, Wind and Fire. And I quite like the song September by Earth, Wind and Fire. And then United fan. I feel like Maguire gets a bit of unfair stick sometimes, so I quite like.
Yeah, he's been excellent, man. He's been excellent.
Yeah. So I quite like him. And I've had that name for a while now, and I just haven't changed it. So I'll keep sticking with it.
I mean, you're first in the EPL Wizards, so I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change much. Yeah.
Don't mess with it. Yeah.
I tell you what, I hadn't cut my hair in 3 or 4 weeks in that United run. I cut it last night. After the draw.
You on the United?
Listen, I'm not even joking. I cut it last night after the draw. Not even a word of lie.
Amazing what football will make you do. That's incredible. That's good. Okay, so we do have a few viewers. Just a reminder, anybody who is watching us live, thank you very much for watching us. And if you want to ask Chris a question, please feel free to type it in the live chat. I think you have to have a YouTube account, but we're happy to kind of bring in the questions that you have at any point in time. All right, Nate, over to you for the real questions. Now that everybody's warmed up.
The question is pretty much, I think, on everyone's mind and in United world right now, and not to tease the Crown and Anchor, password, but Carrick is at the wheel. What's been the last 4 or 5 weeks for you as a United fan, or where do you sit on the are you scared of giving him the job full time? Do you just want to wait to the end of the season and see where things lie? Where are you at?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think I'd say just assess at the end of the season. But if he keeps going the way he's going, I think it's going to be hard not to give him the job. But I guess you see, like last night against West Ham, it's definitely not perfect, and we could struggle against some sides that sit deep. That's where maybe you need a more experienced manager. But I mean, I think if he keeps going, gets Champions League, I don't see why. And the players seem to
not
him.
for some of the names that you hear linked. You hear some of the Marco Silva and at one point, yeah. not recently, but obviously a year or two ago, Thomas Frank was linked, and also, I mean, if those are the names we're talking about, then no. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing if those are the names we're talking about? Like, that's.
No, I think it would have to be a top manager like Tuchel or Ancelotti. Those would be, I think, the only two. But again, if Carrick's doing well in the Prem, I'll just back him, I think. But
yeah, it's been a good few weeks. It's been a good few weeks that we can even have discussions like this of like, ooh, we might be, we might be getting Champions League, and what happens if we get? The fact that we can even have these discussions is nice.
I know. It's been so much better to watch. I actually look forward to the games now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys have been doing really, really well, and as an Arsenal supporter, I feel like I'm blown away by the fact that you guys turned around your season. And I don't want to say it shows the power of switching the manager, or what could happen if you switch the manager. But it kind of is a good example of that. I don't know how you guys feel.
I think for me, look, most of this year in particular, I don't think that our results have necessarily matched our performances. I think there's been a good number of good performances, and we didn't get the result at the end of it.
Yeah.
Football is a results business, so if you don't get the results, you're gonna find yourself out eventually. But I think more than anything, what this little spell so far has shown to me, at least, is the power of keeping things simple. It felt like Amarim was trying to overcomplicate things at times to shoehorn players into the system that he really wanted, etc. And I think that putting players in positions that they're comfortable in, giving them instructions that are easy to follow. I think there's a lot of power in that sometimes. And
I think Carrick
that's all this has shown. Yeah, he simplified. He hasn't done anything wild and crazy. He said, "Look, you're Bruno. Bruno's best as a number 10. Well, let's play him as a number 10. That's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward."
And like you said, I thought the results didn't quite match the performance. I thought it was almost harsh
all season long. Yeah. Well, I don't think that Amarim was sacked because of the I think he was sacked because he lit the building on fire in a couple press conferences. I think he got himself sacked. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think he'd had enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carrick's been great.
Yeah, it looks like, so we do have a question from one of our live listeners, one of our many live, it looks like 4,000 live listeners. So we've been able to squeeze in one question here from Robin. Do you know Robin? Do you know Robin?
Robin.
Okay. So Robin's question, I'll read it out word for word. I'm just starting out in Fantasy Premier League. What tips would you give?
It's a good question. I guess I'll go back to what I did well this week, which is picking players that we're going to play every week. And also focusing, I think, on the fixtures. So looking at teams that have good fixture runs, where there's potential to score some big points, and try and jump on those players before the fixtures turn good. Pick up those players in advance.
That's good. That's good. It sounds a lot like attention to detail, preparation, and the only game that comes to mind is chess. So thinking like a game or two ahead. Or is that me reading between the lines too much?
You gotta go to Carrick, Pub. You gotta go to Carrick. Simplify it. Simplify it, Pub.
Okay. So Carrick would say exactly what Chris just said. Just put it on repeat. Good stuff. Good stuff. We did also get a question from Jack Higson in the group, and Jack's question, I asked him to come on live and ask it live. His question was, Chris, when are you coming back to Bermuda?
I'm coming back in the summer, I think, for a few weeks.
Okay, you're coming back. Okay.
It sounded, if I remember correctly, it sounded like Jack missed you on the pitch. He needed you in the squad.
We used to play Onions together, so I'm missing the Onions. So shout out to the Onion boys. Good luck for the rest of the season.
We had a big rivalry last year, didn't we, Fub, between Onions and goodness, I can't remember the name of them now.
There was the Shack Crew.
The Shack Crew, yes. That was going back and forth. It was Onions would win in 1 month, and then a Shack Crew member would win another month.
Oh,
and there was a whole felt like that was the whole season last year.
Yeah, a few of the Onion boys have done pretty well.
Yeah.
In the EPL Wizards.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe there's another one. Who knows? You're up there now.
Yeah. Pod, who won it a few seasons ago, has played close to.
Yeah, we've had a good number of monthly winners as well. I'm starting to think I need to join Onions, Fub, or the Shack Crew. I think that's where we're going wrong.
Why not both of them? I think you can do both of them.
I think sign-ups for the Onions and the Shack Crew are going to go through the roof when everybody realizes that's the ticket.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why my performance has not been absolutely phenomenal this season.
Yeah,
I figured it out.
So how have you found the season so far as a whole, Chris? Not just Premier League, but not just fantasy, but just the league as a whole. How's the season been for you? United's struggles aside.
I mean, yeah, it seems. I mean, to me, it seems like it's Arsenal's to lose. To be honest, yeah, I'd be surprised if Arsenal. Though it seems to be a bit. I mean, City. I mean, I think City winning tonight. Are they down? Is it back to 3 points again? So maybe.
I think it's like 3 or 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, we have. I thought we had 6. Is it not 6?
Let me check.
We have 6. We have 6. I mean, I should know. We should have had more than 6.
It's 3 points, Fub. But you have a game in hand. 3 points, but Arsenal.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. So that's. I mean, we play tomorrow.
Until the points are on the board, Fub. The points aren't there.
6.
Points aren't there until they're on. That's such an Arsenal way of looking at things.
we have a 6-point lead until we don't have a 6-point lead. This is you can't just cherry pick.
You have a 3-point lead right now. You don't have those 3 points yet.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
let me see. 3-point lead and a game in hand. That's what you have.
Okay, so you're telling me we have a 3-point lead?
Yes, I'm looking at the table right now. 56.
Okay, the game's finished. Okay, the game's finished between Fulham and City. Okay, fair enough.
I'll pull
it up here.
I know this Arsenal fans will be like, why do you feel this way? But I just feel like City has one more gear that they've yet to find.
Yeah.
They've struggled this year.
I think Arsenal has 3 more gears that we haven't been able to. We haven't needed to use 3 more boosters.
City's been so poor at times this year, and you just feel like they're gonna have something to say about the race as we get closer to May. Now, I'm not saying they'll overtake Arsenal and win, but I just feel like it's not gonna be a runaway. I just don't see it being a runaway victory.
And I think Arsenal could get nervous too. Obviously, they haven't won it in a while, so
that doesn't sound like Arsenal at all.
Look, we're playing for Champions League winners. We have 2 cups that we could win.
Don't tell me the excuses are coming out already. Don't tell me. We're not even in March, and the Arsenal fans are already saying the reason we didn't win is because we had Champions League. And
You didn't let me finish. I'm saying that we are going to win many of those, if not all of those.
All right.
So you're saying the question was, is Arsenal going to get nervous? I said no. My answer is we will be winning many things this season.
All right.
If it was between the Cup and the Premier League, I would definitely take the Premier League.
Yeah, for sure.
If we had a choice.
Even Champions League?
Well, I think Champions League is probably one of the harder ones. If we don't get any injuries, if it's between Champions League and Premier League, as an Arsenal supporter,
if you could only pick one, which one would
I
you
would
take?
probably say let's take the Premier League this season and Champions League for the next 3 seasons.
Okay.
That's me. But I'm just trying to be realistic here.
That's fine. That's fine.
Look,
Listen, I'm here for it. That's fine. I like that answer. I'll take that answer. That's fine.
All right, so we have a question from last week's winner. So last week,
month, he means.
Last month, sorry, you know what I mean. It feels like a week ago. So last month's winner was TJ. And we do this thing called Back to the Future. And TJ has a very special question for you, Chris. Let's get over to TJ's question for you. And please remind me, Nate, that we need to ask Chris his question for next month's winner as well.
Sure.
It would be a good differential for the next second half of the season to have in your team.
Okay. Any thoughts on that?
Who do you think will be a good differential for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Yeah, I picked. He's on the 4% on, so I had a browse today, and I think he's lowly owned because he went away to AFCON, but he plays every minute. He's on pens, so I thought he could do well for the rest of the season. It's Njai at Everton, winging.
Okay. I'm just making a note right now.
Yeah. Fuck, got his paper up. Yeah.
Is that with an E or an I? E or an
Enjoy.
All right, that's a good pick. I like that.
Yeah. So, and then I feel like if you don't have many transfers, you can just stick him in your team and hold him to the end of the season because you know he's going to play. You don't have to get him in and out. You could just leave him in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we do have another question, Bob.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah,
Please keep the questions coming. We may be hitting a record number of questions today. Do you want to take this one, Nate?
Sure. It's from Tessame T4S. Hi, Chris. Congratulations. Huge fan. How do you feel about Man U drawing yesterday? Do you like how long your man's hair is? I personally think it suits him. I assume that we're talking about the United Strand. Yeah. I'll let you take that one.
Sure. I mean, I guess disappointed that we drew instead of him, but I guess your man might be happy he gets to keep his hair.
Keep the revenue coming in.
Keep the revenue coming in. He's probably buzzing. But no, disappointed to draw. But no, I mean, Carrick's still doing unreal. So at least we didn't lose that game. I actually thought we were gonna win it at the end there.
I did. I really did too.
Ahmed was through.
Yeah.
It does.
And Casemiro's offside goal too. I mean, by the skin on his kneecap.
Yeah. It's quite nice though. I feel like we're always in the game, even if we're losing, which is nice.
Yeah. It's good to have that feeling of, when they scored yesterday. I didn't sort of drop my head and be like, oh God, well, this is going to end 1-0.
Yeah.
The whole second half after they scored, I was pretty sure we'd get one. The only question was whether we'd get two. So, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a different team, a different United team than what started the season. I've noticed it as well. Even as an Arsenal supporter, I'm kind of like, look, any games you guys can take points away from City or anybody that's going to contest us. You guys played City twice already, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
We played City twice. I think we've only played Liverpool once, though. City twice, Liverpool once. And Arsenal twice. I was done with Arsenal, too.
Yeah. But you guys have, I mean, definitely turn around. Like the tale of two different teams.
You better watch out for us, Fub.
I am.
Carrick,
I am. You guys,
undefeated as Manchester United manager
let's
over
see,
two
let's
stints.
see here. So you guys are.
Late title charge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
that would be nice.
we win every game. We're winning the title. So
Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely are serious contenders now under Carrick. Yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, so next up we have we can either do the Crown and Anchor, Nate, or you can ask a few more questions.
I'm good. Pal. I'll let my venerable host decide where we go next.
Okay. Do you want to do some Crown and Anchor for everybody who likes to just fast forward to the Crown and Anchor section?
Sure. How many live people we got watching for Crown and Anchor? Folks?
Looks like we got about 3 or 4
There we
people
go.
right now for the Crown
Nice.
and Anchor, which is more than most shows. So if you are in the live chat and you want to say hey, we're here for you. We're here
Give
for
me
you.
one sec. Google looks like it wants to be a bit. Right on.
Okay.
So I think I posted in the chat where the leaderboard currently stood. Let me jump back over to UFub and share my screen.
Yes, please do. All right. Trying to see for Crown and Anchor.
There we go. My screen should be shared now, I think.
Okay, I see it right there.
Yeah?
There we go. Yep.
Lovely. So we can see where the current leaderboard stands. Blake De Silva out in front on 10 points. A group at 9 of 3 people. And then a large group at 8 and a decent group at 7 as well. So all of them are still in it because the last category is worth 3 points if you guess the number correct on the number. 2 points if you're 1 away and 1 point if you are 2 away from the number. So we will jump right into that. The number of yellow cards in game week 24 was 41. So that means obviously people who guessed 41 exactly will get 3 points. So people who guessed 40 and 42 will get 2. People who guessed 39 and 43 will get 1. So this is unfortunately a slightly tedious exercise now, but I will go through one at a time and just mark as we need. 36 is incorrect. .43 gets 1 point. 40 gets 2 points. Gets nothing. Be nice if I could organize these, but we'll take that up with Google's tech support. 42 gets 2 points. We're just building the anticipation, Bob.
Hey, I'm all for it. I was just gonna ask Chris. Chris, do you usually enter, or do you always enter the Crown and Anchor? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I try and always enter. Just give it a go. I haven't been too good in recent weeks, but give it a go.
All right. That is.
I feel like it's difficult. It's unpredictable. A lot of the games.
It is. It is. So that is us calculating all the tabulations. And if we sort this again, we'll just do a refresh to make sure we've got the most recent spreadsheet. And there was no change. I do know that there was somebody who did get 41 on the number, and I believe that jumped them up to 9 points. I think that was Che, if I'm correct. So unfortunately, didn't make him jump quite enough. So it means that our Crown and Anchor winner, straight up, no tiebreaker necessary, is Mr. Blake De Silva. So well done to Blake De Silva. Your check will be in the mail.
Congratulations to Blake De Silva. I think we should give him a little bit of a round of applause here. Here we go.
Yes. Well done, Blake. We've got a couple people on 9.87, so on and so forth. But Blake I think Blake was the one that was real concerned about it in the chat too. So.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think he had a feeling.
He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming. All right, let me stop sharing my screen, and we will.
There we go.
Are we back? Lovely. So yeah, well done to Blake.
So all good. Yeah,
That
congratulations.
is the
Blake.
January Crown Anchor all finished.
Yes. So I think the next phase is the section where everybody fast forwards to. It's the new Crown and Anchor. So do you want to take that away? Do you want to take that away, Nate?
Sure. Chris, do you remember your picks and things? Lovely. So we are doing, what game week are we doing, Fub?
We said that we were going to do the last game week in Feb to give people enough time. So that will be game week 28.
Game week 28 starts on the 27th of February, which is a Friday. So it's a 4 p.m. Bermuda time. Get your picks in before then on Friday the 27th. And your Champions Choice fixture, Chris. What would you like the Champions Choice fixture to be?
I went for Arsenal, Chelsea. Just thought it was the most interesting.
Nice little
still on
London.
London derby.
Last game of the week. Nice little London derby. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be watching that game as well. So I like that one.
Chelsea are a strange bag. You never know what you're getting with Chelsea.
I know.
And your guess the total number. What would you like that to be for the guess the number section? What would you like that to be?
Goals, I believe. Total number of goals.
Total goals for the game week. It makes it easy, nice and easy. Total goals for the game week is the
goals.
guess the number. Again, it'll be 3 points for getting it bang on, 2 points for 1 away, and 1 point for 2 away. And finally, the most important, what is the password for February's Crown Anchor?
Yeah, after Carrick's strong start at United, for Carrick at the wheel.
There we go.
So,
Carrick at the wheel,
Nice one.
all one word, capital CATNW. That is what we are working with. Carrick at the wheel, capital CATNW. Type it carefully.
Yep.
No spaces at the end. It'll work. And the link will be coming soon. Obviously, I don't have it ready for the live show, but it'll be coming very shortly for submissions to start. So yeah, that will be February's Crown Anchor.
Excellent.
That's a juicy Champions Choice fixture. I like that. That's juicy.
Yeah, I thought you would have picked the United game that week. We have United. You guys are playing Crystal Palace at home.
Yeah, that's easy. That's an easy one, Fub. United at home against Palace. Come on, now. Famous last
I mean,
words.
the form you're in now. Yeah.
Me. I don't even know why I'm acting like this.
Palace just lost to Burnley as well tonight.
They've had a very interesting season because obviously they lost Gay and everyone else, and they've struggled. Compared to where they've been the last few seasons, this is not not doing well.
Yeah.
And that was, Oliver Glasner's been linked with the United job. Come on, if these are the names we're talking about, then if you told me right now that our choices at the end of the season are going to be Oliver Glasner, Marco Silva, or Michael Carrick, then give Carrick a 5-year contract tomorrow. Seriously.
And Glasner plays the same formation as Amber.
Plays the back three, I know.
Working.
Yeah. So, that's... Anyways, we don't need to harp on just how good United are right now. That's fine, Paul.
Yeah, Carrick's at the wheel.
Yeah, I won't forget that. I'm going to have a hard time typing it, but I won't forget it. Yeah. Okay, so any shout-outs, anybody that you want to mention, maybe anybody that's helped you this month or anything that's been different this month that helped you, please let us know, Chris.
I'll give a shout-out to Onions then. Help me help out. Shout out Onions. I wish them well for the rest of the season. But no, maybe I'll just thank my luck, because I feel like I was a bit lucky at the start. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see you again later on. I mean, listen, you're top of the table right now.
Yeah.
Top of the table. Top of the table is a nice place to be. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
Got
to
some
win
big
a
names
month,
chasing. You got some
top.
big names chasing. You know, we've got some past champions in there.
Pod.
Yeah, Pod's still in the running. Yeah.
No, a long way to go.
Yeah, it's about 12. I think it's 12 game weeks after this one finishes. So a lot to play for, a lot of points still possible.
And the chips still in play.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the old chips reset.
Yeah,
they all reset it in January, so you had all your chips all over again if you haven't used them yet. And then the cup should be starting soon too, Fub. Not soon, but I think it starts in like April.
I'm glad.
Right?
I'm very, very, very glad
March
you mentioned that. We actually have. Let's do a quick tutorial on the cup. So every season, people forget about the cup. If you click on cups instead of leagues, you'll see the EPL Wizards Cup, and it will tell you here. It usually will start, I think, on the 31st or the 30th, depending. So just look out for your fixtures. They're head to head.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything
price.
different. You just set your lineup as normal, and it will automatically draw you against an opponent, and then you progress through week by week until, like myself, you will be champion. So everybody can come second or worse.
There you go. I mean, I also want to just, aside from that, I would also like to just thank YGS FC. And they are sponsoring the cup. So it's the YGS Cup for this year. And yeah, please don't say you haven't been warned. And the winner does get a prize if you do win the cup. Last season, there was a very heated finals between two people who were both from the Shaq crew.
Oh, wow.
So let's see how this year goes. Yeah.
Oh, and Fub, after you reminding me, we still didn't do it. We need to have a question from Chris for the next monthly winner.
Thank you very much. Nate. I knew you would remember. That's why I mentioned
I'm
it.
shocked. I am shocked that I did.
Let's go back to the future. See, that's why it's go back to the future. We're going back now. So, Chris, what question would you like to ask? It could potentially be for yourself. Whoever wins next month, what question do you have for that monthly winner?
Yeah, we kind of touched on it earlier, but obviously this season we get 2 chips, so we have the first half done. So we got the second half chips to use. So my question was, if they haven't used it already, when are they planning to use the chips? And I guess if they have used some, when do they recommend to use the chips?
It's a good question, and I know Fub will have his notepad out again.
Yes, I will. Thank you for these. These are gems. These are priceless gems here. I'm just looking to win a month. So I have March possible and April possible. So
he's given up on February already, actually.
Well, we'll see. It's not looking great.
The start was that bad.
Not looking great at all. But shout out to everybody who did participate in the January top 5 here. Chris was able to take the title, and I think it's going to be March, Nate. That's what I'm going
okay. For. I'm going to hold you to that, Fub. If I'm not interviewing you in March, then we're going to have words.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll give it my best. Shot.
All right.
All right. I think that's the show. I think.
We did. Blake did respond in the chat. He said he tried to respond on YouTube, but he thanks us for the Crown Anchor win. So, congratulations to Blake on the Crown Anchor win, and congratulations to Chris on the January win.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. Thanks.
Well done. All right, and thank you also for being a part of the league, and all the best for the remaining few game weeks.
Thanks to everyone who tuned in live as well.
Yeah,
shout.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, some
and
really good
comments
questions.
And questions, yeah.
Yeah, couple of your biggest fans, Chris, coming out. And,
I think they're at the pub. Had a few.
That always helps.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, cheers, guys, for everything.
Yeah, no problem,
you.
man.
Thank you very much. All right. Until next show, everybody. All the best on your EPL journey. And yeah, Nate, I think see you next month.
Sure thing. Thanks, Bob.
This show is brought to you by our gracious sponsors, BDA Home Solutions, delivering quality indoor air for a healthier you. YGS FC, respect all, fear none. GPASS, providing you seamless entry to all of your favorite events. And also brought to you by Just for Kicks, for all your sporting needs.